Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope all is well. Happy almost June. I can't believe we are already in the mid-year. I'm really happy to have you here. My name is MJ. Welcome to my Creative Intuition Tarot. So this will be a June 2022 general reading for your sign. And as always, please listen to your intuition and take the messages as they resonate, as they feel relevant for you, okay? If you interpret the messages or the cards in a different way than I do, that's absolutely fine, okay? As long as the messages make sense to you because you know your situation best at all times, okay? A few words about the spread that you are going to see in the center. That will be you, because you are in the center of our attention in this reading. This is your predominant energy in the month of June, a major theme, okay? The surrounding cards that you will see around that central card will represent the associated energies. Those may be events, people. Then cards on the right from the spread will be from the bottom of the deck, and on the left from the top of the deck, and they will adapt to your story that you will see in the central spread, but may also represent a separate additional events and messages, okay? And with that said, if you like the way I read cards, or if you just, I hope you do, and if you also spend good time here, I am warmly inviting you to subscribe, leave a like, a comment. I always say that it's a huge creative and spiritual pleasure to be doing those readings for you, and I hope that you enjoy them as much as I do, okay? So with all that said, let's get to your messages for June 2022. Enjoy. Hey Libra, so let's get straight to it. Let's check out your messages for June 2022. I have 17 cards for you on the table, out of which 8 are major arcana. So June brings major events and transitions your way, Libra, okay? In the central spread, 4 out of 5 cards are major arcana. So most powerful spread of all signs so far, and I think for all that I've done. In the vertical row, moon in the center is crowned by the sun, okay? While rooted in the death, accompanied by the judgment to the left, okay? And all this like bathed, immersed in the aura of victory, with the 6 of Wands to the right. So triumphant life force that beats like a drum, okay? It pulsates. It almost makes me think of like a shamanic rite of passage or a spiritual ceremony. There's healing and return to life, but that is very profound and powerful. And this is really a common theme for all signs in June, that profound rebirth, new openings, and deep, deep healing. Okay? So, Libra, you are walking the path of the shadow, okay? With the moon in the center, you are looking for healing, for clarity, for light. I feel you must face your deepest fears, so you are facing them. And we have fear highlighted in your reading 3 times, because we also have the 7 of Pentacles to the right, and in this deck it points specifically to the fear of failure. And we have 9 of Swords to the left, which is fear, anxiety, worry, losing sleep. So you may be sitting there really looking at the moon, or at the night sky, not sleeping and facing those fears, looking for answers, trying to overcome worry. Okay, there may be past experiences you need to heal, perhaps events from the past that you perceived as failures. That may be for some of you. And for some of you, there's like fear of unknown in the future, fear coming from uncertainty of the future, okay? But you must allow your intuition to guide you, okay? You have the moon card in the center, and also we have the High Priestess there to the right, moon in the 8 of Cups as well, symbolizing intuition. And we have the Hierophant. So that is very strongly highlighted. And behind the moon, there's always the sun, Libra. And the happiest card of the tarot deck is actually crowning your spread right here. So with the judgment, it's time to return from the darkness of the moon to the light. Okay, it's like a calling to wake up, to make peace with the past and release it, to take the necessary experiences and lessons with you, rise victoriously here and passionately with the 6 of Wands, And also with the energy of the death, which is also victorious, the phoenix rising, right? Celebrate your return as it is divinely guided. It feels divinely protected. Open your hands, your arms to receive all the good things here from the sun, and also here you see how they also open up to receive from the divine, from the heavenly, right? With the archangel, I think this is Gabriel specifically. So he's the messenger. He brings good news. It's time to return victoriously. Remember, it may relate to any area of your life. It may be about your career, relationships. It may be coming back to health after an illness, perhaps, maybe depression of some kind, this overthinking. This transformation may relate to any area of your life where there was worry, sleepless nights. You are being called to transform this and open up your hands to receive all the good things offered by the sun. Okay, so listen to your intuitive knowing to overcome those fears with the Seven of Pentacles right here. You need diligent effort, okay? You need patience, you need persistence to heal and release your fears and whatever you carry with you that you should heal and release by now. Be gentle with yourself. You really don't have to face everything at once. You can slowly expand the field, like increase the range as you are ready to, okay? So let your inner compass guide you again. You see she's making bigger and bigger circles in the sun. You can take it step by step, okay? And slowly move away from whatever is no longer serving you. This overthinking, those sleepless nights with the Eight of Cups. This is again the path of the moon. So your energy, it's like it's continuing. It continues through the month. It may go beyond June as well. This is a process. It needs to happen according to its right time. But this is the path of the moon. But instead of staying stagnant like here, just sitting here and thinking and overthinking, with the Eight of Cups, you are actually moving forward towards the light, your future, because you have the Three of Wands and you have the Fool. So you are moving towards your future. You are being farsighted, or you become farsighted. Your focus is in that horizon. Distant or not that so much distant, but you envision yourself there. And as you progress, you start to notice the first results of your efforts and decisions with the Three of Wands. You may not even notice how your inner journey really becomes your outer experience with the Fool. Okay, it may be kind of surprising. The more you progress, your fear of unknown, your uncertainty of the future is transformed into like joyous attitude of adventure. That's what the Fool is about. Growth through adventure. And not only the Fool is about this growth through adventure, but the Three of Wands, this is also a card of growth through adventure. So you become more and more willing to take risks, try new things. You emerge from that fear into an enthusiastic new version of yourself, and this enthusiasm is driving you. Behind the moon, there's always the sun, right? It's like you come to a place where you outgrow your old form and it's time to shed old skin and let the new authentic you, like up-to-date version of you to emerge, to come to the surface, okay? And that's also what's in the base of your reading, which is the Death card. Now to the left, Nine of Swords to the Hierophant. We have another transformation here, right? Your intellect, that human ego mind was creating, is still probably creating fears here. It's creating bad scenarios, worries, okay? But clearly with the Hierophant, you come at some point, maybe in the future, it may be like July, August, as I said, may go beyond June, but you come to a point when you are finally able to quiet yourself down and listen to the inner guide, okay? With the High Priestess, we had her right here. You connect with your intuition, and now with the Hierophant, you also use it, you invite it to practice and expand your personal spirituality, not only to listen to it, but put it in practice and draw wisdom from it, okay? And that's where you will realize that fear is just a projection of something that your mind made up and that didn't even happen yet and may never happen at all, right? When we realize this, that's like, it blows our mind. That's where the huge transformation takes place, when we realize that those bad scenarios, everything we are afraid of, it's just a projection of what we are afraid of. So you realize that your thoughts are energy. They are seeds that you plant, okay? And that you will always reap what you have sown with them. And that's where the Six of Pentacles comes into play. So you turn your focus, or are advised to, turn your focus around and direct your energy on creating positive abundance, positive thoughts, positive seeds that you plant. Okay? Hope that makes sense. But you have 6 to the 8 of Pentacles here. So you will be, I feel, if this message comes to you, resonate, you will be putting diligent, very attentive, repetitive effort if needed into this process, if you really want to succeed. Okay? Now with the 7 and 2 of Wands right here, I feel that you are very determined to protect and maintain what you managed to build through the process. So somewhere here, the moment you realize what you have, the resources, etc., you will be standing by it, okay? But you will be making choices with the 2 of Wands based on what drives you. And you will be maintaining that attitude of being farsighted and focused on your future, okay? And when we sum up those cards, we get 9 of Wands, which is all about endurance and persistence, okay? And we have this prudence with the 8 of coins. So everything is telling you, don't give up, Libra. Keep pushing forward because you are closer than you think, okay? On the verge of a new beginning with the 3 of Wands. Both of those cards are on the verge, right? With the Fool being at the point of taking that leap of faith and jumping towards unknown, right? So on the verge of a new discovery, a new beginning. And what else do we have left? We have 8 of Pentacles and the Temperance for you also, which indicates that you are actually co-creating with the universe. Like you are connected to the cosmic cord that is formed between you here on earthly and here on the heavenly plane, between you and the divine, you and the universe. Everything happens in alignment with that cosmic timeline, peacefully, with moderation, okay? That's the energy of the Temperance. And remember, Libra, patience and persistence are the keys. That's really all around your reading. And everything has its time, so allow the synergy, the synthesis of the divine ingredients to take the right place, okay? Like remain connected here. Remain connected to this cosmic cord and also to your element, which is about maintaining balance also between your mind and your heart. And at all times, Libra, remember to act fairly and to do what's right. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. And the candle went down. But let's pull you the last card, the Oracle card from the Inner Star Oracle. To close out your reading, Libra, I hope you enjoyed. I hope these messages were inspiring. Feel free to come back to the reading as June progresses. Okay, this one is looking at me, so let's take one from the top for you. And if you like the reading, leave a like, subscribe. I really hope that you enjoyed those readings with me. Protect your energy. So that is your card. Let's read the message from the guidebook for you. Are you giving away a lot of your energy or experiencing some energy leaks? It's okay to protect your energy from depletion in order to sustain your vital life force. This doesn't need to look like closing yourself off from others. Take care of yourself first. Create boundaries that allow you to hold your center. Visualize golden loving light surrounding your body in times you need it. If people are not respectful of your boundaries, changes in these relationships may need to occur. And your affirmation says, I am divinely protected and shielded from negative energies around me and release all fear and anxiety. Okay? And it immediately made me think of the Six of Pentacles, the card of equal give and take. It's not only saying that you will reap what you have sown, but it also says that you can only give to others to a certain limit. You can only give provided that you don't leave yourself in the state of poverty, scarcity, or lack. So it's about remaining balanced as well in that field of giving, whether it's your material resources or your energy, okay, or time or whatever. So Libra, I hope you enjoyed. Have a happy June. Take care of yourself, and I will see you soon. Bye.